What's good, YouTube? Mr. Milkshakes here bringing you another Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire Wi-Fi battle. As you can see from the screen, we have an OU battle. Well, I'm using a full OU team. And this person's got some interesting Pokemon on their team. They got a Chandelure, an Electivire, and what I'm assuming is an Eviolite Gligar. So, and that Eviolite Gligar can piss the fuck off. That thing pissed me off this game. So they lead with their Scarfed, which I'm assuming is Scarfed. Scarf Chandelure. So I just switched my Skarmory out because that's not a good matchup at all. And I believe my Tyranitar can eat up a Fire Blast or Flamethrower even in the sand because it increases my special defense. So they go for Fire Blast. And like I said, I eat it up, but they get a burn. Of course they do. So I should have pursued it here, but I didn't. I don't know why I didn't. I could have got a lot of damage off on that. I just went for Stealth Rocks, though. I wanted to get Stealth Rocks up as soon as possible. Um, so yeah, this Gligar is coming in. I'm thinking, well, it's going to be Eviolite. It goes for knockoff. I'm staying in because I just want to get this Ice Beam off. Plot twist, my Tyranitar has Ice Beam. And I have Ice Beam on it just because of things like Gliscor and Garchomp and Lando T that run around in OU and Wreck House. So it works just as well for Gligar. If it didn't have that Eviolite, I would have OHKO'd it. But yeah, they go for Protect. So I've seen Protect, Roost now, and Knockoff. So now my Ice Beam won't do as much because it's no longer a Flying type. So I go for Ice Beam. It still does a decent amount. I really wanted like Freeze Hacks or something. Call me scum for wanting Freeze Hacks, but they got a burn. So they just go for Roost. They're just gonna stall out my T-Tar. And I, for some reason, went for Pursuit because I thought I was gonna switch out, but I don't know. That was weird. um, so I'm at 7 HP, and they just go for Knockoff to finish me off, just to, I guess, get the kill themselves instead of the burn. And T-Tar goes down. So I decided to bring in Tornadus because Tornadus has knockoff. And they go for Protect to scout the knockoff. I'm still going to go for knockoff no matter what. Just in case they want to stay in or if they want to switch out into someone else. But I do see that they had a Blastoise, so I'm going to predict it to be a Mega Blastoise. And they're probably going to switch into that as they do, just so the knockoff won't do too much. Yeah, so I actually went for Hurricane, predicting I predicted the Blastoise coming. I went for Hurricane and missed, which sucks. I believe I went for U-turn here. If not, I just switched. Yeah, I went for U-turn because I don't want to take an Ice Beam, even though this is an Assault Vest. Tornadus Mega Blastoise has some pretty decent special attack. So I decided to bring in Megatron, my Mega Megatron. I love that. I love saying that, Mega Megatron. And Ice Beam still does pretty decent amount to me. I decided to Mega Evolve. And you want to know how much I love Mega Megatron? It is such a good late game like sweep. If you can just like dwindle down your opponent's Pokemon's HP, like what I'm thinking about doing, I'm gonna do this. You set up a bunch of hazards and just kind of roar, Dragon Tail, Whirlwind, whatever, what have you, and just kind of get them down, and then just get Megatron or Metagross in there, and Metagross can just finish off everything because it's got priority, it's got coverage. But my Zen Headbutt takes out that Blastoise. This is kind of post commentary. With a crit, did probably matter. I decided to let Tornadus go down just because I don't want anything taking a Fire Blast. And if he hadn't got a goddamn crit, so we're crit for crit right there, we're even. I probably would have been able to take out the Chandelure with a knockoff, but I have Choice Scarf Lando. I decided to bring that in. I know he was going to switch out, so I went for knockoff, and I'm like, thank God you went into this thing. I knock out this goddamn thing's Eviolite. Um, excuse me. So I'm going to switch out because it's probably going to go for knockoff. Who do I want? I want my Starscream to take a knockoff just because I want you to take Rocky Helmet damage, and I love Skarmory. I don't know. Ever since Black 2 and White 2 came out, and you can catch Skarmory right outside of like what is that? Is that Lacanosa, not Lacanosa Town? I want to say, or Lentamos Town. One, it's Lentamos Town. Yeah, you catch Skarmory out there. I caught one. Holy shit! That thing, I just fell in love with Skarmory ever since then. Um, so yeah, they switch out their Gligar because it's not really doing anything. And of course, it gets a special defense drop, but I'm able to get off my Whirlwind on this Chandelure, and Ferrothorn comes, and I'm just like, oh god, I can't touch this thing at all. So what do I do? Do I switch out? No, I don't think I switch out. I think I go for Whirlwind again. Do I go for Whirlwind again? Oh, they go for Thunder Wave. Why does everyone fucking paralyze my my star screen? My Skarmory. God damn it, it's really annoying. I hate para hacks. They're my least favorite hacks to get. That and flinching. If you para flinch me, I will rip my testicles off and throw them at something. What the fuck? um, I just decided to sack off Skarmory because I don't like having paralyzed Pokemon, and I really couldn't do much with Skarmory anymore. So I decided to bring in my Mega Megatron and just go for a BP. Like I said, you dwindle the Pokemon down like that Chandelure, and then Bullet Punch and you're good. So that was a huge start out of the way. This Infernape's gonna come in now, and I'm like, when I'm thinking, what are you gonna do? Are you like gonna close combat me? Or are you gonna overheat me? And they go for close combat. I was like, you probably should have went for the Fire type move because that probably would have killed me. And like you just lowered your defense for me to guarantee me. I went for Earthquake because I Zen Head, but I miss those all the fucking time. I went for Earthquake. I know either way it was gonna take out the Infernape. So yeah, the Infernape. I don't know why he didn't go for the Fire type move. Goes for brings the Ferrothorn, and I'm just gonna go for Earthquakes because Mega Megatron. I talk about how good it is, but I'm gonna sack it off. So I go for Earthquake just to get damage off. So I'm expecting this, and I'm thinking this thing has Stealth Rocks, Thunder Wave, Leech Seed, and I'm gonna probably guess either Gyro Ball or Protect because sometimes these things don't like to run actual attacking moves because they're dicks. So they go for Leech Seed, which honestly I should have switched out after the Leech Seed and just sacked off Megatron a different time because now this thing's gonna get a lot of health back. And they go for Protect, so it's not Leech or it's not Gyro Ball, it's Protect, and I'm just like, fuck you. You have no attacking moves on your Ferrothorn. You are scum. And I really shouldn't be talking because it's the only OU mod on his team. But I run more of a defensive bulky team than a like standard OU team. I would say I don't really have many common OU. Well, I don't know. It depends on what you think is common in OU. So they go for Leech Seed, or they don't go for Leech. They go for their Stealth Rocks, and I just go at this point for Earthquake, just to get as much damage out. They're gonna get like 1 HP back from that Leech Seed, so I'm not too worried. They're sitting at a point where I know what am I? My choice specs, Voodoo. I don't remember, but I go for the Focus Blast, and I Focus miss. They go for Thunder Wave. I have Magic Guard. I don't know how Magic Guard works on, like, if you get paralyzed. Do you not get affected by Parahacks? Does it still half your speed, or what? I don't know. I should look that up. They go for Protect the Scout, what I'm going to do. I go for Focus Blast. I might be Specs. I don't know. Actually, I'm not. I know I'm not Specs, but they think I'm Specs. I'm doing a pretty good job of bluffing the Specs. So they decide to switch out because I'm like, oh, he's Specs into Focus Blast. They bring in Electivire, and I'm like, why Electivire? I'm pretty sure if you saw me going for Focus Blast, you should go into the thing that resists it, being your Gligar. So I go for Focus Blast, I break through Paralysis, and I hit. Bye-bye. You're not living that. Sorry, Electivire. I really like Electivire. It's a really good Enumon, or RU. I think it's RU. No, it's NU, because it's the same tier as Cradilly. And at this point, they go for Roost. I have Energy Ball. I'm not Spec, so I go for Energy Ball. You no longer have your Flying type because you roosted, because you're scum. You want to stall me out. So I go for a Energy Ball, and it kills the Gligar. At this point, all he has left is Ferrothorn and Alakazam. Alakazam's actually a really good late game sweep. If you can keep your if you can keep yourself full of health with Magic Guard, uh, timid Alakazam is really fast, outspeeds a lot of things, and then you get a lot of coverage and you hit hard on the special side. So I finally hit the Focus Blast on that fucking Ferrothorn, and that'll wrap it up. GG to that person. Sorry that I'm using full OU team. It kind of wasn't fair, but to be honest, this person beat me twice before I finally won. But they were like, really, they were willing. No, they beat me once, and then they were willing to rematch me, and we play. And then this is the second battle, and we played again for a third time, and I won again. But I didn't save it because they DC'd. No, actually no. Fun story at the end of a video. This passerby, he wanted to battle me. He said nice to me, and then his message changed to battle me, fuckboy. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna fuck this kid up. So I battle him, bring my Megatron. I think I have the same team. Halfway through the battle, he has 5, I have 5. My Megatron, I killed 4 of his Pokemon just with Metagross. He DC'd. I was like, yeah, you're a bitch. And I was like, let's rematch me, fuck boy. And he wouldn't do it. He was scared. So I've done enough talking for this video. Thank you for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe if you like what you see. And other than that, I'm gonna get up out of here. Peace.